Hello and welcome, my name is Parky and today I'm playing some more SimCity 5, the Cities of the Tomorrow thing. I've been away for a few days, so I'm going to have to get back into the swing of this a little bit, but where I believe we left off last time, we installed... Did we install a second one of these Omega factories? I think we did, yeah, look, right bang in the middle of the town. Which, upon thinking about it, was actually a bloody stupid idea. Because they produce a lot of pollution in the terms of ground and air pollution, which is probably not a great place to put it, right bang in the centre of the city. God forbid that the wind direction would change, because it'd blow it all over our nice high wealth area. Let's just have a little check of that. Okay, luckily enough, it's actually blowing over the area that we don't care so much about, so I'm going to assume that's going to be fine there. Now, some people had a little bit of an issue with that, but it's absolutely fine. We're going to leave it, because I don't care. And I'm lazy. Okay, and then aside from that, we also... Did we put down this thing? The Omega LLC, which now has allowed us to put down some other random shit, including helipads and stuff. Right. Now this time, what I want to do is I want to see, first of all, whether we can speed this up, and also see what this Skybridge thing looks like. Now we're going to put a Skybridge level on our Elite Mega Tower over here. Hopefully, in the process of the next few episodes, we're going to be able to put down a second Elite Mega Tower, which I'm going to put down over here somewhere, and we're going to connect them with some sky bridges. Then eventually we're going to put down another low wealth one up here, and actually I've just noticed there's a lot of abandoned buildings over here. I don't know why. No shoppers. No shoppers. I suppose the major issue is that we are now going to have a lot of the shoppers going to the mega towers on the mall level, and so the shops on the ground aren't particularly going to get any business, which is fine, because at this point in time we're not too worried, fingers crossed, about all the buildings on the ground. So, okay, so the Skybridge is now finished doing, so let's initially put down another research project, and I think we're going to, once we have enough money, let's have a little look at what we want. Air scrubber, crown, garbage atomizer would be nice. An advanced wave generator. Now I think we're still fine on the power front. Actually, it's getting a bit dodgy, by the looks of it. So maybe we need to finish off another Mega Tower. To be honest, I quite like the idea of having the Mega Tower crowns as just power producing, because then obviously that takes up a lot less room on the floor. So I think, let's do the wind/solar power amplifiers. Why not? Because I think, yeah, look, it doubles the power generated, so that's obviously an incredibly good idea. So we're going to do that straight away, and it's one of the very earliest ones, so I'm hoping it won't take too long to finish. Oh dear God. Oh god, I thought that was the bloody Omega factory that was on fire. But no, that is alas going to explode probably, which is a bit of a pain. Okay. Our garbage dump is almost half full. It might be time to add another dump zone. Yeah, now this is another problem that's starting to come up. Because we've got such a massive population that's now slowly growing in our city, we now have the issue that we don't have enough room for their garbage to be disposed of. So we're going to have to put down another one of those, and I'm thinking we're going to have to put down another garbage thingy, dump, incinerator. Yes, that's it. Okay, and we're now going to get rid of this rubble, because that one keeps exploding. I don't know why it's always that one, but apparently that one has an issue with explosions. Maybe there's like a little, I don't know, there's a rat that's sort of crawling through the electrics and chewing on it and making it explode over and over again. I have no idea. Oh, is this done? Oh, Christ, okay then. Petition to build wind power amplifier. Oh, so do you actually have to add these onto the buildings? Solar power amplifier? So hang on, let's have a little look at this. Solar power. Now, I know we have a solar power crown on here, but it's probably now is the time where it's going to tell me that I can't actually... It doesn't affect these. Generation 1 solar power crown. Okay. Okay, so obviously it doesn't affect that, but let's put it on our wind power thing over here. Here we go, wind power amplifier. Speed this up again. Right, so this does increased... Okay, so there's an increased maintenance cost of 500 per hour, which is quite a bit. Air pollution rate none. Power reduction production bonus. It's 200% and control yet net usage. Blimey, it's like a tongue twister, is quite high as well. I'm thinking I'm not going to bother with that right now. I mean, it was a nice thing to have just in case we build like a solar power plant at some point, or something else which uses that as a thing. But I'm just thinking that we've actually got quite a lot of excess right now anyway, and to be honest, if I'm going to cap this off with another solar power thing, then it's probably going to be fine. I say that, it might not be, but it's fine. Okay, now what's going on here? Clothes needs water. Oh god, yes, now I remember this from last time. Now last time at the end of the episode I posed the question as to what we should do in regards to... Now there should be enough water, why is it not getting up there? I reckon it's because this uses so much water that it occasionally shuts down. I don't know, it's a bit weird. Okay, now last time I posed the question, yes, of whether I should get rid of this sewage sanitizer, because we realised that actually this has the added benefit of providing water for the city, but actually gives off half the amount of sewage treatment than the generic vanilla sewage treatment plant. A lot of people said that I should just remove it and replace it with the other one, but a lot of people also said that I should keep it because it's actually giving me a lot of water anyway. Now I'd like to agree with you on that, but I'd also like to say that I'm slightly concerned about the amount of room this can take up, because this is a very big building. That is not what I want. And actually we don't have it approved! Oh damn, okay, so we need the Department of Utilities to sort this problem out. But I think it'd be wise to have 2 sewage treatment plants in general, so actually we're gonna have a bit of an issue with that, because we need to increase our population. No, okay, look, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm going to have to get rid of this. Because if you look, by the time I get the Department of Utility in this city, I'm going to need to have almost 300,000 residents. Now this means that I'm obviously going to have 3 times the amount of population that I currently have in order to unlock this, which is actually, you know, considering it's almost completely stuffed up already, it's going to be bad. So basically I'm going to have to just get rid of this. Oh no, but that doesn't work, does it? Because I don't have the... Okay, I'm being an idiot. I was going to say, what am I on about, because I actually need to unlock this in the first place. So what we're going to have to do is, in order to actually get that, we're going to have to build another small city. Just to... Okay, yeah, I mean it was going to come to that point eventually where I was going to need to build another city anyway. So I think we're probably just going to have to do that next time. I think this is going to be the last full episode on this city, and what I'm going to do for the next couple is just work on perhaps our sort of sub-city, as it were, to sort of fuel the additional resources for this one that we need. Maybe we'll make it a mining city just to, you know, pump out a Megaco a bit more, and other things like that that we might need, including control net and other stuff. We can just have it as a major export city. I like the sound of that. Okay, aside from that though, what we're going to do is we're going to add another level on here. Now, we have a few things, including the 2 different apartment levels, 2 different mall levels. Actually, no, we don't, do we? Hang on. We've got 2 high wealth. Right, okay. So we want something on the services. Right. It's a shame that... Ah, hang on, there we go. The waste reduction level greatly reduces the garbage output, increases the amount of recyclables produced by a single megatower. This level also converts a proportion of the megatower sewage into portable water. Potable, sorry. Yes, this is what we want, probably. I mean, not really want, but it's probably what we need. We have no choice. Okay, start construction of that. I mean, that's pretty much going to save our skin for a little bit anyway, just whilst we're having the issues with this. I mean, I don't know, if we keep building like the these sort of special levels to reduce the waste output and treating sewage, it might just be enough to keep us going. Also, I've noticed now that the buildings are all really tall, it's sort of obscuring our view of the maglev a little bit, which is a shame. But I think that's what the Skybridges are for, which is going to be the level that we're going to build after this. Because we want a nice Skybridge. Yes. I'm really looking forward to the Skybridge. And to be honest, I'm really looking forward to seeing this Mega Tower being completed so we can move on to the next one. I'm talking very quickly today. I think it's because I've not done this for a while and I'm jacked up on coffee and other additives. Right, what's going on here? So, we've got processing waste, garbage reduction 50%, sewage reduction. Hopefully that's going to go up at some point. We've actually only got one more level we can add on before the crown, and that is going to be the Skybridge, just because you've got to have a Skybridge, really. Now actually, if you look, our hourly income is quite high at the moment, so I'm not too bothered about dishing out a bit of money. So let's put the Skybridge station. Oh, that looks really cool, actually. So let's start the construction of that, and that's going to be the final level on this mega tower. And then we're going to put the crown on here, which I think we're probably... How are we doing? Yeah, the sewage is a bit dodgy. The water's actually fine, and the power is fine for now. So I'm thinking we're going to put another power station on the top. I'm actually wondering, just because I don't know, this is a Generation 1 solar power crown. Now, obviously there's a bit of a difference between the elite mega towers and the normal mega towers, like these ones. I'm assuming maybe the elite mega tower has the Generation 2 solar plant? But that's just a guess. I don't know. It might just be based on our current level of technology or upgrades. In fact, we forgot to put one of these on, didn't we? Okay, Mark II air scrubber. The thing is, the only reason I say that about the elite mega towers having the Mark II solar crowns is because I can't actually see it in this. Now, whether that's actually unlocked by that upgrade we did on the wind/solar power amplifiers, I don't know. But I'm not sure. We're just going to have to find out, basically. So I think what we're going to do now is we're probably... Let's go with the advanced wave generator, because we have the wave generator plant, as you can see it right in the middle of the screen there. And I think if we ever get to the point where we're going to have a few problems with power, it'd probably be a good idea just to have... You know, the possibility of upgrading that at some point. It might take a little while to do, but to be honest, it's fine. It doesn't matter too much. And there's the Skybridge. And obviously it's not going to be doing anything because there's no other Skybridges to connect to, which is fine. So let's put the crowns on. Right, Generation 5 solar power crown. Wow. Okay, compute... Oh, So there's actually the necessity to have a university for some of these things. That's interesting. Very interesting. So what are these other things? Hologram advertising crown? This advertising from the crown boosts profit from mall and office levels in the mega tower. Boosts mall and office level profits within the mega tower, and advertising crowns with additional advertising crowns in the region. We've got the Biodome Park crown. Let's speed this up so we make more money. So this is... Achieving happiness without needing to spend money. Boost resident satisfaction per park crown. Okay, so it's just another park level. Well, I mean, we could go for the tourism crown. But we're not really sort of focused on the tourism side of things in this city. I'm feeling as though, actually, we should just leave this empty for a little bit. Just because I want to kind of work towards this Generation 5 solar power crown. I mean, considering how much the Generation 1 did... I think the Generation 5 should be pretty damn impressive. So, what do we need? We need a university, a school of science, and concentrated solar array research project, which I assume is in the university. Okay, so that's something to work towards. Let's put down a university. Now, I'm not sure how our education's actually doing. Oh, we actually have unlocked a university. How useful. Overlapping. Okay, now this is quite big, if I do remember. Which is going to be a bit of an issue. We are starting to run out of room in this city, but that's fine. We need it in the region, so maybe we can get rid of some of these low wealth areas over here, because we're not too worried about these now. So I'm thinking we get rid of this road. Excitatorium. What is that? Oh, it's a park. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll get rid of that. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this road. As planned. Well, not really planned, but you know, I've just made up the plan now and it's fine. So we're going to get rid of this. Hopefully that's going to be enough room for the university, but to be honest, there's no real stuff on this side either, so we're probably going to have to get rid of that road eventually anyway. So let's just pop this down. There we go. Perfect. So, we'll put this down on the road facing this way, because why not? There we go. Right, so that's one of the requirements. Now, that's going to take a while for university students to start going now, which is absolutely fine. Now, let's just have a little look at this again. So, University of School of Science. Now, we need to figure out what we need for the School of Science. So let's start a research project. School of Science, okay. So that's what we need. Okay, that's fine. So, let's go into the editing mode. What do we need for the School of Science? Where is it? They probably all require the same thing, but whatever. Okay. Have more university students. Attend class per day to reach your next upgrade threshold. So we need 1,000 students. Okay. Let's put a sign here. And we'll go for the pedestrian paths. because this is all going to be university land. So there we go. And we're going to put a hall of residence down here, which we don't have enough money for. But we should do fairly soon. God, our income has just suddenly gone down quite a bit, hasn't it? Look, it's around 9,000 now. Still high enough for me to feel comfortable, to be honest. When it starts going below 5, I start worrying a little bit. But it's okay. Okay, so the plan. Get School of Science. Upgrade the solar concentrated array things. Then put the crown on the elite mega tower. Then put down a second elite mega tower. Complete all of that. Put a Skybridge in. Build another city to provide sewage treatment or whatever else, etc, etc. The list goes on. It's fine. We'll eventually get there, I promise. Okay. Now, aside from that, how is this going? So we're trying to get 25,000 franchise hourly profits. Now this one here is actually fairly healthy now. I think it's because we put down this, what is this called? A trade port, which is obviously boosting our production. This one's actually doing fine as well. To be honest, we could almost do this to... We could add another one of these quite happily. And we haven't really got any nice places to put it. That's my only concern. What is that getting rid of? 2 small houses? Yeah, sure, we'll get rid of that. And actually, how much does it require? Should I be doing this? I mean, this is like basically the same cost as the other thing. It's fine. We'll put down some more Omega Co, convert a few more places, hopefully get some more profits. That's what I need. Big profits. What should... I need a slogan. Big profits. Big Omega. And big phallus. What am I even on about? I'm surprised so many of you are still watching this series at this point. I wouldn't watch it myself. I'm such an idiot. Okay, right, so aside from that, I think we're doing okay. Everything's looking fine and dandy. How quickly is this going? It's going moderately quickly. I'm quite happy with this. But as you can see, we've now sort of got to the point where we've got so many high wealth workers that the research projects in the academy are going quite quickly. And also we've got quite a lot of control net sort of floating around as well, which is obviously going to speed things up. Okay, I've just noticed a problem here. I think we need to add some more jail cells. So can we put another top floor one on? Oh, I was hoping we could put another top floor on top of the top floor. I put top floor in your top floor. And then I floored your top... Shut up. Okay, I'll never do that again, I promise. Because we put down another jail cell, and they're probably going to say, oh, here's a quest, put down another jail cell. I've already done it. I've just done it. I should have clicked on the quest first, and then I would have got some more money. Oh, send... Oh, God, I completely forgot we had Maxis Man. Where did I put him? Where is he? Where on earth did I put Max... Oh, is this him? Oh, there we go. Save injured. There we go, and we've completed that quest. Now make everyone happy. What a good city. It's definitely looking a bit more Blade Runner-esque. Although one concern that I have now is that everywhere seems to have just become high wealth, which is kind of against my initial plans for this. I was going to have this as low wealth, medium, then high. But I think since the Mega Tower's gone down in this region, and like these other buildings, it's just all become high wealth. In fact, let's just have a little look. Actually, it's not as high wealth as you think, but there's a lot of medium wealth, like around here. And this was all supposed to be low wealth, and as you can see, this is all now medium wealth, which is not really what I was going for. But to be honest, it's okay. We're going to deal with it. I mean, I think it's a bit difficult to plan your city and sort of maintain it as that plan for the entire time that it's alive. Just for the fact that, you know, things change so quickly in this game. Against your will, most of the time. Okay, so this factory, building fire again. Not enough freight shipments. These buildings on this bit are not loving life, are they? And actually I saw something over here. What is this? Hello, people. If we really want transportation in town to progress, we need to capitalise on our rail connection. What do you say? They want to put a railroad down. A train... I tried to do this before, but I don't think I've got enough room because I've put everything in a really stupid fashion. Let's have a little look again. Okay, train station. It's a shame they don't have like a futuristic train station, although obviously you could argue that the Maglev is the futuristic train station, but you know what I mean. I mean like a regional train station that's a bit more futuristic. I mean, ideally I'd like to put it on the end here because I could just destroy that road, but I don't think that's going to happen, honestly. And because I'm stupid, I've put all the really important things right down here where there isn't enough room. So, let's see if we can expand this. Problem is, this is just going to destroy all these buildings, but I'm not too worried because it's kind of removed the need to have all these buildings everywhere. Unfortunately, it does mean we're going to need to destroy this road, which we can do. We're going to lose the nice fish and chip shop building. Maybe I should expand this a little bit more. Then just cut this road and maybe just connect it up round the side? No, but I can't cut this road because this is here. But then if I start expanding this too much, it's going to cause problems. And if I destroy this road, is it going to destroy the maglev? Oh my god, oh god, I thought we got away with not destroying the fish and chip shop. We have, it's fine. Okay, so we can now put down the train station here. So let's do that. We'll put it right next to the main road because that's probably the least suitable place for it. And let's see if can we connect this up. No, because I put it too close like an idiot. So there we are. I could probably connect it up if I hadn't done that. Maybe I should just delete it and make everyone rage. God, that was really stupid, wasn't it? How much does it cost? How much money have I just wasted? 40,000? I could just connect it up on this side. Like a big derp. The problem is, it's like it's too close to an existing... Oh yeah, I'm such an idiot. Why did I do that? Genuinely stupid. I'll sort that out off camera so it doesn't make everyone rage, although it's probably made everyone rage already. If you enjoyed the episode, then please feel free to leave your comments and suggestions in the comment section below. Also leave likes and other ratings because they help my channel grow and help me know that you're still enjoying the series. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Awkward.